Hello everyone, my name's Spyro. Welcome to my fucking magical adventure.
I wish he got fucking his head chopped off after he said that too.
Oh, it's the bunch of like tiny Tom Kennys.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about
Everyone
these
who's like
guys.
voiced by Tom Kenny.
You hear that like Ratchet and Clank ass music?
Yeah,
Dude, look, it's Ratchet right there. You see, he has a little tool. He's orange too.
for sure. I was gonna, I was gonna say praise Jesus after I said what I said, but I didn't. I forgot to. Uh,
We don't want to get religious connotation.
Always had trouble with the gear grinders, but now
How
they've
come
set up
Spyro can pay for
SpongeBob.
voice acting?
if you can find
I'm
diodes,
sure it
you can
is.
use them to turn off the force fields.
This is like
I think there's a diode around here somewhere.
it's like
but
a
my eyesight
lobotomized
isn't what it used
SpongeBob.
to be.
Kind of.
Like he's
I
like
guess that's how SpongeBob is now, though. He is kind of lobotomized now.
yeah, it's like the episode. It's kind of like the episode 2 where he's like behind the. You know that GIF I always post of him like behind the stove and he's like spasming out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like that's what he looked like if he looked like that all the time. Hello, it's me, SpongeBob. Hi. I'm normal. I'm normal. I'm round. Hi. Remember that episode?
Yeah, that was a good one.
Was it?
I like the normal episode. It's funny.
Yeah, that's alright. There's some good moments in that one.
Yeah.
I like the one where Patrick wore a shirt that said he hated SpongeBob. I like that one a lot.
Yeah, that was at the No SpongeBob Day episode.
That was a good one, right?
It's the one where he like gets where it's just him and he gets like he starts like since he's like in the town alone, he can just do whatever he wants, and so he like gets like a car and he starts driving around, and then he gets like schizophrenia and thinks like the car's after him and like trying to kill him.
Oh yeah, and then like he kills a small child by accident that was like left behind, and he tries to like cover it up. That's a good part of the episode. It was like a weird parody of Train Spotting. I don't know why they did that in SpongeBob 4, but props to them, right? Props to them for covering heroin usage in a kids show.
Sure.
But no, seriously, that was. Did that piss you off when Patrick was doing anti-SpongeBob Day or whatever? Or we.
I thought it was kind of stupid, but I mean, in retrospect, I don't really care that much. But
Like Patrick would never do that.
I do think the way they treat SpongeBob and Patrick's relationship it varies like way too heavily in the later seasons. I feel like because there's no real consistency. It's like sometimes they like. It's like sometimes I don't know. Sometimes they're just both like really dumb idiot babies, like really like small children.
Like,
Best friend, but Patrick's like a follower of SpongeBob more or less, and then there's like episodes where like Patrick's just like a complete asshole to SpongeBob, who's like a completely like normal person.
yeah,
I don't know, it's like such a weird way that they handled their characters in the later seasons because it's not consistent. Because sometimes SpongeBob won't be like a little crybaby anymore, but then other times it'll just be like I don't know, he'll be kind of more like himself, but he still just he kind of feels a bit more like he's not like funny anymore. He's just kind of like a guy who's like kind of oblivious now.
I mean, even in the earlier seasons, they kind of swapped it a little bit around. They did it a bit more naturally though. Like like the Patrick episode where he's like goes crazy and mad with power because of the fucking Valentine's Day. Nobody gives him a Valentine, so he's like, "I defy you, heart," or whatever he did. He rips him a glove or whatever, ripped him in half.
Yeah.
Like in that episode, he was like going like insane. But like in the but like in a lot of other earlier episodes, he was like kind of a voice of reason, or not a voice of reason for someone, but someone that was like very confidently like wrong, you know.
Yeah.
Like he's kind of like he's like very smug and like almost not smug, but like kind of he was like he meant well, but he was like he didn't know what he was talking
He was
about.
more.
But he was like very.
Yeah.
He was very.
He was very assumptuous, I guess you could kind of say.
He was very prideful, but very stupid, I guess.
Yeah.
He meant well, but he didn't know how. He didn't help. He was kind of. He doesn't know as much as he thinks he does. It's kind of funny.
Yeah.
It's like watching Fairly Odd Parents, and Cosmo's like a. Cosmo's like a used car salesman, or like a used car salesman in the old episode. It's like, "Hey, Timmy, it's me, Cosmo."
Yeah.
And later she's like, "Hey guys, it's me, I can't do the impression on that one.
Oh god, they're here. But yeah, I know what you mean.
I think the only character that stayed consistent all these years is probably like, I don't know.
Squidward, I guess.
Squidward, yeah. Pearl.
Yeah, more or less. I think there's like some subtle changes between then and now, but yeah.
Yeah, there's added a bit more to
I guess
her.
Mrs. Puff was kind of consistent. Mr.
Mrs.
Krabs was kind of was, but kind of wasn't.
Mrs. Puff has kind of got really unhinged there for a while though.
Yeah.
Like almost like a cartoonishly outrageous extent.
Yeah, it is kind of because of season 3. Kind of like they do kind of like in the classic seasons. They did kind of like slowly like ramp up like just bad shit happening to her because SpongeBob's like not a good student, like a driving student or whatever. But yeah,
that's true. It was just does feel like she wants to murder him sometimes. Like straight up.
Basically.
Like, oh my
I do
God.
respect how in those classic episodes though they still try to have her like
care.
In the end, still like be like a responsible adult with like reasonable, actual outlooks. Typically, she just gets tested a lot.
Was there an episode where she like thought Patrick and SpongeBob were dead or something, and she was like happy about it?
I forget. It's probably a thing though.
Like, oh my God, I'm free. Oh, SpongeBob's dead. Yes, oh yes, dear God. Would you like that episode of the show if that was a real one?
I don't know. Maybe I think it was more funny.
Squidward was like bawling his eyes out. He's like, "He meant everything to me, and you stand there and defy him." I didn't treat him well when he was on this earth, but I know one thing. I'm gonna respect his memory. You monster. Oh. The fat one, you can do whatever you want to, though. I don't care.
The idea of Squidward saying that is really funny.
Cuts to Mr. Krabs, like Patrick's raves. He's pointing and laughing. It's funny. I don't think anybody would care if Patrick died in Bikini Bottom.
Probably not. It's probably just SpongeBob.
He's
like the only people who are really close.
No, SpongeBob's actually nice and helps people. Patrick's like just like a bum.
Kind of.
Like, what is does Patrick usually ever like help people of his own volition? I don't think he's ever really done that too often. Usually SpongeBob has to coerce him into doing it.
Typically, well, sometimes he does things because he wants to, but it typically isn't with the intention to just strictly help people, but because he just wants to do something. But yeah. But it's a bit more innocent because it's typically behind like a drive from how people kind of perceive him, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, Patrick is a bit more of a selfish character too in some ways. I mean, he isn't the main character though. He's not supposed to be flawless.
Obviously.
I mean, SpongeBob's not flawless either. I mean, he has his own kinks, but he's a bit more of a go-getter than Patrick or Squidward are. Patrick could be perfectly happy. I mean, he basically does. He is happy. I mean, he's just a bum that lives under a rock. He's not like a good role model for kids, probably. He is funny though. He's someone kids would probably like to
Yeah.
laugh at.
It's true.
Most kids like Patrick, I think.
Thank you, Spyro. I found this shiny thing mixed up with our lightning stones.
Was your
Please,
favorite kid
take
as
it
a
as
kid,
reward.
Patrick?
Yeah, I'd still say he's like kind of my favorite character still. SpongeBob, but I don't know. I always kind of felt bad for him in some ways. I guess typically because of his earlier episodes, they added like a lot more like pity, or like more like sympathy for Patrick.
Yeah, they tried better, or he tried. He meant well.
Yeah, when he meant well and just was like, I don't know. I always just felt bad because he's clearly like very like I don't know. In like the older episodes, he's like there's a lot of times where like he's like very emotionally dependent on SpongeBob because he's like the only person who kind of like he could confide to, I guess, in some ways. So I don't
Yeah.
know. I always just felt kind of bad. But I always kind of just understood that because I've always been kind of pretty dependent on like my friends. So
Yeah, I get that. Yeah.
uh, I'd
Patrick's cool
say
though.
obviously SpongeBob's not like the most deepest cartoon or whatever, but I don't know. I think a lot of that's like still kind of embedded at times in episodes, even if it's maybe not the intended purpose. It always kind of that was the perspective I got.
Well, you can take whatever you want from media,
Yeah,
and that's the point of it. You can interpret whatever
basically.
you want as whatever you want to interpret it as. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just
I
a
mean,
few.
the power of stories transcends any form of media. You can do a story in any kind of way you want with any sort of intention, good or bad.
Yeah.
Anything can mean anything.
So he said, "Oh my G, it's Romeo the Goat, OMFG."
Oh,
Thanks, man.
nice.
Hey, Ashtray Pizza. I see you like
Ashtray
Spyro.
pizza. Yummy.
Yeah, that's what it was. He has a Spyro avatar. He or she has a Spyro avatar.
Hell yeah. Rock on, brother.
Yeah, rock on, brother. Rock on.
Or sister, or whatever.
Rock on, sister. Rock on, brother. Rock on. Hey. Hey, Alex from Seattle. It's me. Gwembly. Oodaloo, whatever he says.
Alright, I think.
That's
How
good.
do I
I'm
make the
glad
UI
you're
appear
rocking. I'm glad
again?
you're rocking.
Hmm. How do I make the... Okay, there. Okay, I do have one. I do have one of them.
And do you like beer at all?
Do I like beer? Nah.
Like wine?
Thank you, Spyro. You
I haven't had any
deactivated
ever.
barriers.
One day I'll try some.
Just tell
I
us
like
when
it
from the
fine.
gear grinders. Please, take it as a reward.
It's pretty alright.
It's okay though. It just kind of tastes like bitter juice. So you probably wouldn't like it that well.
Hmm,
But
Probably not.
you probably tolerate it better than beer or like any hard liquor though, I think.
Probably. Alright,
Because
now I know what to do.
it's at least a fruit thing, you know.
Yeah.
You probably like fruit drinks, like cocktails maybe, and wine, like that kind of stuff. But I hate this stuff. I'm not even that big of a Spyro fan. Nimble's the big one.
Yeah. I'm basically playing the game.
Yeah, I don't play a lot of Spyro games.
Yeah, I don't have the stream chat open, so I can't read what people are saying. But I basically played I think every game aside from like the Legend series, which I want to touch at some point, and like, and I haven't played like the entire Reignite trilogy, like remake versions of the games. But aside from that, I've played like every Spyro more or less, and I've enjoyed them pretty thoroughly. I've joined them. I've enjoyed them a lot more than I do some other series in consistent quality. For the most part, I just think they're fun.
I'm not really a big Spyro guy. They're fun games, maybe.
Yeah.
Spyro's in them, and he says bad words. I think in some of them. He says, "Damn, nasty York fucked me up." Hey guys, it's me, Spyro.
Do you see that big building over there? The gear grinders are using it to steal our
Let's go
electricity.
jellyfishing,
Please help
Spyro.
us by shutting down the machinery inside.
Favorite character as a kid was always like Squidward, I think, and then I liked Plankton a little bit too as I got older. I liked Plankton and Squidward. Well, I like Plankton and Squidward probably equally as a kid. I like Plankton more as I got older, as the show went on. 'Cause I feel like Plankton got funnier. After the first season, I feel like he got funnier. So I like Plankton more after that. I like Squidward more at first though. But Squidward and Plankton are probably my favorite characters. Mr. Krabs is up there too. I just like assholes and I like kind of like stupid people. So those guys are funny to me. I was never a big SpongeBob and Patrick and Sandy I like too, but those guys always have the funny lines to me.
That's fair. I've always enjoyed I enjoy like all the cast more or less.
Spyro.
If
Yeah,
it didn't work,
I don't hate
it'd
anybody.
be weird to have.
Little trinket for good
Yeah.
luck. If you have any questions about shutting down the factory, just ask me.
Thank you.
We usually play a lot of older games usually. Sometimes newer stuff.
Yep.
Me and Nimble at least. Me and my other friends play like mostly co-op games and stuff, and Nimble sometimes plays those.
Yeah, I'm like the silly older or sometimes newer game, just first person, just like one player, just stuff is typically what I do. But sometimes I join for the co-op stuff when I'm able to.
Yeah, sometimes I stream games of myself, but I try not to because I get bored. I hate talking about it. I hate talking to myself because I feel like I'm going crazy. Because sometimes I start talking to myself by myself, or like when I'm like in my office. Like I don't want to talk to myself by myself in my office. I'm about to. I'm like, wait, I can't talk to myself in person. Or like, no, that's weird. Yeah, I like
Kind of
horror.
like what my dad does.
Oh, you like horror games? Yeah, I like horror games. Played Silent Hill and Resident Evil Requiem, I think, earlier.
Requiem. I love the name of it. Requiem.
Requiem for a Dream.
On that Requiem type stuff.
I'll probably play some horror games for Halloween this year, probably too. Me and Nimble are playing Shenmue.
Shenmue.
The switch to turn off the gear grinder factory is in that room, but it's awfully noisy in there.
No, I don't know what horror games are even. I'll play the original Resident Evil. No, you can play Saints Row 2, I think.
I do own that, so I could.
Yeah.
I've never played Saints Row 2. I've only played 3 and 4 as a kid.
Do you like them?
Yeah, I remember enjoying it. I liked 3 more than I liked 4, but I thought 4 had fun concepts.
Yeah,
I did like just
4 went off the wall.
Yeah. How much stuff do I have in this level?
Hurricanes. I liked Outlast when I played that one a long time ago, but I haven't played it in a long time. I'm old.
Oh, I know what I'm missing. Okay.
I'm an old son of a bitch, that's what I'm saying, boy. I'm like Foghorn Leghorn. I think it's Spyro Go, dude. The music in this game is actually pretty good. I like
yeah, yeah, he does a great job. I think all of his music in these games are pretty great.
Yeah, I'm like 57 right now. And I'm like 40. And that was like 88. That was like my senior citizen I keep around.
Yeah. I just have a kind of voice you don't expect, that's all. Like, I was just stupid, I forgot I had to break that. I think that's it. What? I'm missing a gem somewhere! No!
Kill that rat. Kill that rat. You're missing 15, I think.
I'm missing like a 1-5 gem somewhere. Oh god damn it. Okay, I gotta look for this fuck ass gem. Oh man. I wonder where I could be missing it.
I think I know where it is.
Where?
Over there.
So right.
Yeah, probably. I don't know. I do go back. To the left.
This is a pretty small level, so it's not like I can't find it pretty fast. But I just gotta double check.
You might not be able to. What if Spyro was like more important crash to the companies? How would you feel if it was Spyro team racing and all that?
Man, I don't know how I'd feel actually. Because I do like.
Somebody said, would you rather fight a gorilla or a black bear?
I think the black bear would be better to fight because I don't think the black bear would finish me off as gruesome as the gorilla, but I could be wrong.
Sure, maybe a black bear because I could like try to find some honey or like a fish. Maybe I could do something. I don't know. I'd give a gorilla.
Banana. You can kind of like do intimidation tactics for like a bear, I guess. They typically want to attack people.
I feel like a black bear would be easier to like distract or something though.
Yeah.
But anyways, what were you saying though?
I forget. Oh, there it is. I see it. It's right there.
You want to watch MIB the series?
MIB the series.
Yeah, wasn't that it? Have you ever even seen MIB the movie? Yeah, you gotta get on that if you haven't.
Maybe.
That's a good one, dude. That's one of my favorite movies of all time.
You mean Men in Black, right? Just so I'm aware of what you're talking about.
Yes, Men in Black.
Okay, I just didn't know if I understood or not, so I was confused.
You're good. You ever seen Men in Black?
I'm pretty sure I've seen one of them. I think I've seen like the last one for some reason. I remember kind of how it ends.
Oh yeah, with the pie?
It was like when it's like the movie where like they try to save I forget his name.
Brown Bear? I don't know.
Was it Eddie Murphy or was it somebody else? No, it's not Eddie Murphy. It's
I don't know if I'd fight a brown bear. Probably I'd still maybe I don't know. Brown bear probably over gorilla, yeah. I feel like gorilla would be harder. But yeah, what were you saying, Nimble?
What's like that one guy's name who like was in the movie? The one guy was like the short hair.
What movie again? Oh,
Men in Black.
Oh, Will Smith?
Wait, am I still missing something?
Will Smith?
Yeah.
It's Will Smith. It's Will Smith and Tommy Lee Jones. Eddie Murphy was in Beverly Hills Cop.
Okay.
Both played cops though in those movies.
I'm still missing one. What the fuck? Where else could I look? I guess here.
I
missed ones here.
I loved Will Smith as a kid, dude. Yeah,
How do you feel about him now?
He's alright, I guess. Kind of weird.
Oh, there it is. Yes.
I love Jim Carrey. I love Jim Carrey. I love Jim Carrey as a kid in it too. Now I'm just like, he's alright to me now. I still like him as an actor. I just think he's kind of weird too. Dude, I think I started sucking on thing like a binky. He's like, Would you be happy with that, Nimble?
No, it's weird.
Why would that be weird?
Why would he be sucking on a light bulb like a binky?
It's funny. It makes like a sucking noise, like a really loud cartoonish one. He's like, and he like falls asleep, and that's the end of the level. That's how they solve their problem. They put him to sleep, and he just they like rock him to Betty by in like a crib, and he like has a good rest of his. He has like a good rest of his life.
Take you to a world where you could find a new talisman.
All I needed was a light bulb to suck on. Oh, thank you.
Of course.
Feel like you're listening to a podcast on Adult Swim. I guess it's kind of like it, yeah. I mean, it was late, so.
We just kind of say whatever, I guess sometimes. Well, I guess Romero mostly does. I just respond to it accordingly the best I can.
I mean, you say some crazy shit sometimes too. You said
Mm.
Spyro. You said Spyro was getting like gonna get his head cut off earlier or something.
You said that. I said.
The fun
I did like a really shitty voice saying like, "Well, I'm Spyro. Welcome to my magical adventure." And then he said, "What if his head gets cut off?" And...
I mean, to be fair, that would be a magical adventure.
That's like some fucking Charlie the Unicorn bullshit.
What is Charlie the Unicorn? Where is that?
I keep forgetting you have not seen Film Macau stuff.
No, I have not. I don't even know if that is Film Macau.
He's like an old animator like on the internet that does like stupid stuff typically.
Oh, I've done this level. I hated this level, dude.
This one's not too bad for me, but
I thought it just really drawn out for me, and it took me forever. I didn't realize you go to the surface forever.
Oh, I think this is the one where you get to
Submarine.
train Hunter's baby manta ray form. Like his little manta ray guy. Which they kept as like, it's really funny because in Enter the Dragonfly you get they bring up the manta ray again. And I just think it's funny that they kind of kept that continuity where he just has like a little pet manta ray for some reason.
Okay, cool. I like Hunter, he's funny.
I'm glad. I thought you didn't like him.
Okay. No, I don't like him, but he's what's it called? I like him in Enter the Dragonfly though.
Oh, yeah,
I like
that's
that.
fair.
I like him in that game. I mean, he's not terrible, probably. He's just not very funny. That's about it.
I think he's funny, but I get it.
He's like he's just kind of stupid, isn't he?
A little bit.
I like Hunter and Hero's Tale.
Hunter and Hero's Tale is pretty good too. I like him in there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I rented it from Blockbuster.
That's the one that Flame likes, remember?
Yeah.
The one where Flame's favorite character, Flame, is in it.
That's true. That's true. He has like one line or something. It says.
Yeah, and I
Batman,
recorded
right?
on like when I first played it, I recorded my live reaction for when I encountered Flame for the first time in that game in our Discord for you guys all to see.
It was awesome. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can play as Flame in that game too.
You can, yeah. It's you can play as Flame and Ember, but it's like a thing where it's like you have to like collect a certain amount of eggs from a group, and if you get all the eggs in like the Flame group or the Ember group, you can unlock them as a playable character for like a new game plus option, basically, to experience the adventure over again. But if you want to play as them again, you have to collect all the stuff again in like a subsequent playthrough to be able to restart with them again, which is kind of weird, but I mean, at least like I guess I kind of understand it from a design standpoint, but it is kind of weird, I guess.
That's kind of weird, but I mean, it's kind of cool to play as them. Do they have the same voice as Spyro though?
I don't know actually. I maybe they do, which would be really funny.
There's a submarine.
Hi, Spyro.
There it is.
You must be tougher than you look to get here.
It's crazy how
You
wild
won't be able
these
to get
levels
past the
look
metal
differently
sharks up ahead.
and
I
reignited,
suppose
but
I
Yeah.
could
I recognize them from the
some
level
reason.
design.
For a modest fee, of course.
Like Insane Troll-Joke's so much closer.
A pleasure doing business with you, Spyro. This submarine
Yeah,
is
it's
100%
strange.
foolproof. I guarantee it.
Whatever you say, motherfucker.
Moneybags rocks though. Yeah,
Say again?
I said Moneybags rocks though.
It's true.
No, do you think Candy Cute likes Moneybags?
Hell yeah.
Have you seen Candy Cute lately?
No. Is he okay?
I don't know.
I haven't seen him around the server. I hope he's okay.
That's maybe he's busy drawing, probably.
Probably.
Might be birthday season again.
It might be. You might be right.
Maybe just taking a break, I don't know. I was just wondering if anybody talked to him.
I haven't seen him since.
You got a license for that thing? Probably not. I don't got a license for anything. I got a license to drive. But you don't need a license to drive a sandwich either, so... You don't need a license to drive a sandwich.
True. I'll go back there when I get the little power to brief, like the fireball explosion or something. This game does have a cool 100% reward, kind of.
Hey, don't you get to, like, completely murder money bags?
That's in the third game.
Oh.
Our world is wet again. We all want you to have this talisman of a